I have done my MBA in International Business and Tourism Management from IITTM Gwalior with some specialization in hazardous cargo handling. So this is my brief, and you all please let me know about yourself. All the name is there. Nandini.
Yes, sir. My name is
Then,
Ajay Kumar, and I am from UPS, Dehradun, and I'm doing MBA in specialization logistics and supply chain management.
okay, good. Fine
Good
enough.
afternoon,
So,
sir. Myself, Satyasarup Sahu. I'm from
yeah,
Odisha.
okay,
I'm current. I have a 1 year experience at Amul as a procurement and logistics officer. So
okay, good,
currently here at UPS in supply chain course.
fine. Okay, so you all guys are on the final year of this MBA, or which semester you are on?
No, sir, it's our
We
second
are, sir, in
semester.
second semester. First year, second semester.
First year, second semester. Okay, fine. So you all are doing this logistics management kind of, right? With
Yes, sir.
exposure in, okay, with exposure in international business. Okay,
Uh, um, International business will be coming in approximately, I guess, third semester. Now we are currently having ports management,
okay, okay.
port operation and management.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have
So you have,
warehouse. Then we
okay,
have retail. Currently pursuing this semester. In further semesters, like around third and fourth, we will be having multimodal and more about this warehouse and so on.
mm-hmm.
So recently, we're just learning about the basics related to logistics, like how it actually works. Right. Then afterwards, we'll go with all everything.
Okay, fine enough. So you all guys are getting this industrial exposure on the job training kind of thing in the industry, or only theory you all guys are studying in classes?
No,
No,
sir,
sir,
we
we are
do
getting the
have
industrial
industry
also.
lectures, guest
Mhm.
lectures. Past 3 to 4 lectures we had with a senior area manager of Tata Steel, who is uh, overheading the procurement department. Then recently we had an interaction with ex-army captain. She was in the safety resilience department. So
Okay,
then back then we also had a session with Hapag-Lloyd, representative from Hapag-Lloyd.
okay, okay,
And we are planning a session for MIS in sorry commercial MIS.
okay,
And in
Um,
next week, we are going
eh,
to
okay,
have industrial visit in Delhi only. So, like we have a
okay,
physical exposure about all the warehouses and ICDs, etc.
okay, fine. So let's
Can we
start
start
with
with the Q&A, sir?
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so let's start with the very first question. As we know, right now technicalities are very important. Some technical tools are very important for the logistics right now. So can you tell us about some like which kind of technical tools are important in entering and supply chain roles right now, and are we using for the daily basis or not?
Uh, Let me tell you that in this industry, almost all lines, all the carriers are having their own SAP system. They have already developed their own mechanism, right? So most of the employee of this trade is working on their own software developed by various IBM and all, right? Like in South Korea, mostly we are using Citrix based, and his name is ICC. Some Japanese carrier is doing some other own software, like hope you might have heard about different carrier, that is Maersk, MSC, uh, Green Lines, Hapag-Lloyd is one of them, KMTC, Costco. All these are the big carriers. They have already developed their own software system to getting all the information and day-to-day work. And they are also getting the reports from the system itself. Hope you have idea of this, how this entire shipping carrier works. Do you have any idea about it? How you learn anything in the studies?
Not a complete idea, but we have a little bit of overview how they work actually.
Mm. Can you share something? So at least I can understand your point of view, how you understand this.
So for my perspective, the carriers are they are working as a uh, provider. They are working as a mediator between exporter and their importer consignees. They are providing their containers, their warehouse facilities, custom clearance, and many more things. And also they are saving us from difficult situations like the wars are going on right now. That is.
Right, you have a fair idea of this working. Yeah. So, anything else you want to know about it?
That was the technical part. So apart from a technical part, some skills are also related, like soft skills are also related. Like you are in a KMTC, a career-based company. So negotiation work, teamwork, and cross-functional communications are also important. So how you
Definitely,
manage them and how successfully a supply chain team are working on it.
basically, as a carrier, we are just a part of supply chain, right? We are just having a 10% part of that. But definitely, effective communication is a pivotal role in any kind of industry, not only related to carrier or the shipping and logistics. Maybe as a logistics, you will be becoming an expert in this thing after this course. And effective communication will definitely be a tool for you to communicate with your vendors, with different stakeholders of the supply chain, right? It will help you out in negotiation based rates with different vendors, right? To communicate with your staff, overseas clients on this. So you must have the clarity of the subject or clarity of the uh, issue you are handling. So effective communication will definitely deal a pivotal role in it. How to deal with your junior staff, how to deal with your management, how to take pressure of the different reports kind of thing in day-to-day activity. So all these things are definitely technical skills are definitely required along with the communication skill. If you are having good in your communication and less on your tools, technical skills, you will able to manage it. So definitely softer skill, you have to work a lot on this.
Have you
Sir,
ever faced any situation like this related to?
Definitely to day-to-day activity, we have to deal with different kind of people, right? Might be a very educated person who has done their MBA or the senior person on the MD level, but we other side we have normal metric person, right, who is handling this custom house agent work. We are having the truck operators, we are having operations guys. We have to deal with in different ways, right? Might be some persons understand Hindi and their local language. We must have to understand the situation on their perspectives, their point where they are facing problem. So we have to understand their problem, guide them proper solution, right? So that is very effective in that part. Might be sometime management ask you some different questions. So you have to understand between the lines. I mean, they will ask you something in front of the entire team member, but he wants something, decide something else. So we have to, this is very in the corporate world, this is very important to understand the between the lines. Between the lines means I already explained you. Sometimes they will say you something else in front of all the staff, all the team members, but he wants you to handle the team in your way. He want to give something, you can say like this, uh, suppose he want to discipline some stuff, but he don't want to expose himself to the culprit of that. So in that thing, effective communications play a pivotal role. You have to, as a managerial role, you have to handle both. You're the superior, who are your seniors, and your junior staff to get the work done. They want. So that is one of the
sir,
things.
what is your perspective regarding this new generation fitting in any organization? Like our previous generations, like my father or any like my previous generation, they are more flexible towards the organization's policy or organization culture. And now at our generation, the Gen Z generation, they are
Yes, yes,
more
I can understand. I can.
more straightforward, more their attitude is solely different from
Yes, yes.
our
The
previous
entire
generation.
perspective
So
has changed, Satya. Yes, I
yeah,
got your point. Gen Zs had different point of view on uh, changing the world. They have their own way of flexibility of work environment.
yeah,
They want to more focus on work-life balance kind of thing. They want to have free time, right? They want to have a proper way. But the thing is that for as far India is concerned, we are still a developing country. You understand? In our time, we have been working a lot, more than 12 hours, 10, 12 hours, right? I have
right,
seen a change in this industry, in my own industry where I have worked as a custom house agent. I've started as a custom house agent worker. Then I have moved forward in a forwarding agent. Then I joined a carrier. So the whole circle of this, everywhere we think the lot of works are there. And we have worked hard in that those days, even in the late night due to shortage of stuff. But I think the Gen Z is not of that sort. Still, with the new latest technology, with the SAP, with the new AI coming up, you will learn all that. Definitely, will have flexibility to work. Right? Are you will able to manage your work-life balance? But still, in this industry, we have a Narayan Murthy kind of persons in IT who still support 72 hours working during a week, right? So as a youth, what he mean to say that as a youth, we have shoulder to make this developing country as a developed country. So we have to work hard. When we think about work-life balance, it is still a Western countries way because they have less people, right? So we Indians go there and work on behalf of them. Especially for Gen Z, definitely I agree with their view. There must be some work-life balance, but still, yeah, we have 140 crores. If you go with work-life balance kind of thing, definitely most of the employment will be there. Most of the person will get job, and we have to work 24 hours in 3 shifts. Definitely will manage that, but still the things are changing but time, but still long way to go, right? And you guys have to work since we will come into this trade after finishing your this degree course. uh, well, you will get the real picture of the trade, how work you got. I don't know how which company will get chance to work with and what the work environment they will get, because every work environment, every industry might be in the carrier or in the exporter part, or might be on the buyer side, or maybe the big organization. They have their own way of work culture. After that COVID scenario, almost all company has their reworked on their work culture. They've allowed uh, work from home environment is there, but still there are pros and cons of both, right? So, so initial stage of your career, you have to work hard. Definitely, I will definitely recommend you to go through, learn new things with your technical skills on AI and all, right? But do away with kind of thing कि यार अभी थोड़ा work life balance करते हैं. Still you are young, you have energy too, and we as a senior management of thing, we do look after all these things, and upon you guys who having more energy rather than old people who are already versed with everything. They are not very keen to learn new things. Still, after 25 years of my journey in this trade, I'm still learning new things. AI, how to use cloud, how to chat GPT. It's still tough for me, but definitely I'll whenever I get time, I definitely try to learn all these things. So you, this is a real world. In real world, once you come from that institute, you will find the hardships of all these things. So be prepared of that. It's not as rosy as you think in the institute, right? So this is my suggestion to y'all. Don't think of that point of view that we have to day one you will get a work-life balance, right? Over a period of time when you grow with the industry and you have their own position in the company, in the good books of the management, definitely you will able to manage or with the skill of technical skills, definitely with this AI and all, definitely will able to manage it.
So, sir, do you
Sir,
have faced any issue with Gen Zs and everyone? Like,
No,
yeah,
no,
I
no.
was just about to ask.
I really admire the young generations, right? The way their positive energy, right? They want to make changes. The Gen Z is the generation who will make change this entire industry. The way you worked, the way you make a positive change in the organization, right? This is very important. Every fresh energy, fresh idea is always there. There's no need of working like a donkey, working 24 hours with less output, right? So you have to be on the both side, right? With your ideas, with your technical skills, you can give your suggestion to your management in a positive way. Sir, I will bring this change by doing this in this way, right? I have started my career with the typewriter way, right? Where we have typewriters. My junior staff is doing typing thing on typewriters, right? So I have seen sea changes in this. I was instrumental in developing a SAP for my company, right? So I myself have learned through my journey. So definitely Gen Z, I am very hopeful the Gen Z, they have energy, they have positive idea, right? And definitely they will bring a change in the entire industry with the usage of new technical things. No need to waste time on making that reports, right? In earlier days, we have doing all these things on Excel. I've learned my computer only in MS Office kind of thing, DOS kind of area is I have been. But over a period of time, I've learned things, how to create reporting, how to do all these things, how to work on Excel. But now there's AI, Chat GPT, Cloud. They will make the, excuse me, make work more easy, right? So we have free time to do these things, right? So focus on technical skill is very much important with the communication skill. You have to work on your both things simultaneously.
So as per my point of view, I think this sector in particularly logistics and supply chain, it's a 24-hour sector. Like
Obviously, yes.
we have to be can I say ready to serve whenever it needs to be. So can
Uh,
we say like in today's era, this industry is required resilience and zeal to hard work plus brainstorming of new ideas and means clear communication towards the management. It is required, I guess.
Satya, definitely in supply chain, logistics and supply, this is a very vast industry, right? Supply chain works on just in time kind of thing. Have you heard just in time, black belt,
Yes, sir.
right? Lean
Yes, sir.
management. So these are very crucial thing for the supply chain. Supply chain is the backbone of an industry. So being part of operations team, definitely you will get call at 10:30 or 12 at night. Some truck driver will call you, sir, ये problem हो गई, how to solve it, right? ये मेरे को नहीं दे रहा है वो, ठीक है? With the operational work at office, working with that AI or any SAP system developed by the company, anything that is easy job. It's not much thing. You will get all the data of kind of thing. But actually working with the ground stuff is tough, right? Supply chain, you will every time you will have all of a sudden there's a war-like situation. Plant is shutting down. This thing has not come, right? And you have to procure the material well on time to have everything. So if you work in a just-in-time scenario, definitely there will be a big challenge. In spite of having a lot of planning, lot of thing, something goes wrong somewhere. Like the current scenario, world scenario, what is going on geopolitics? Everything got stuck and sea just because of the war. In spite of having your everything, all planning time, you are not able to get your material on time. If materials are not on time, production will hamper, right? So as its supply chain professional, definitely your work will be very crucial. But with the technical thing, you will able to manage. You will able to negotiate with your management, with your vendors, with everyone. You have to procure with the local vendors, might be, to keep the show running, right? So definitely with the when you join any supply chain, you will learn all these things. How to cope up with the pressure. Definitely, anytime you will get any kind of pressure, all of a sudden you are enjoying cricket match, all of a sudden you get a call from your boss, this shipment got stuck. Now please everything, right? And in supply chain, there are various stakeholders. You can't hold everything in your hand. They are custom house agents who is clearing in making clearance in custom house. They are rail operators who is responsible for moving containers from port to a respective ICD, right? They are carriers like us. Sometimes our vessel got delayed just because of warlock situation, and many more things are there. So during the Japanese working style of just in time, I think is not 100% proposed. Definitely, they are having some warehousing kind of. They reserve at least 15 1 months thing material. So keep the show running on. So as a professional, logistic and supply chain management professionals, definitely you will going to have a hard time. I'm not discouraging you guys to have, but it's a challenge for you guys, right? With your idea over period of time, you will able to make it. How to accept the challenge, how to get a gap between these two things to manage your things. Sometimes you will have very hard stuff who will not able to cooperate with you. Then your soft skill will able to help you out to how to get work done with all these stuff, right? And you have to work with a different level of people, right? So these are things.
Hello, good afternoon, sir. Myself Kiran Joshi. Sir, I'm from
Yeah.
Delhi. Sir, I want to work as a consultant.
Mhm.
Right now I'm learning. I have done advanced Excel. I'm learning Power BI, and I want to learn some SAP module. So, from which module should I start?
Hi, Kiran. Actually, every company has their own SOP model. So you cannot master all SAP, right? Power BI is
Yes.
definitely a very important tool. Definitely will able to get all the reporting kind of things through Power BI, right? As a consultant, definitely you will to analyze things, focus on the core areas of the thing. You can help management to understand which area to focus. Being a part of marketing team, market and research team, you will to analyze all things minutely and guide your management and advise them of which area you need to focus on. As per SAP is concerned, definitely every company has their own SAP system. So you
Yes.
cannot work on work and you will get answer of that. So you have to learn with that company only.
Okay. So there must be some base models from which we should start, like EWM, IBP. Actually, I have taken demand planning and forecasting as my elective subject because I
Mhm.
want to learn IBP as SAP module that for forecasting and demand planning. So before doing IBP, should I start with as a base module?
You can go with that, but definitely this is all these things are initial level of things. You can go with this to start up with, right?
Okay.
But it doesn't mean where you will able to join as an initial thing. You might have to learn a new thing also. But as a base, you can start up with all these things, right?
Okay.
In my company, I have worked with two different SAP systems.
Okay.
One is the Citrix-based system right now, developed by IBM, and one was earlier with the SQL-based something was there. So I have not learned anything as a specific as a SAP. During
Okay.
my training in this company itself, I learned all these things. So definitely this will help you out. You can start up with, as you already said, to start up with, you can start with M&M.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Hello, good afternoon, sir. My name is Mihir Ganguly, sir. I'm from Dehradun. Sir, I want to ask, like you mentioned earlier, like you mentioned earlier that you have done your degree in dangerous goods transportation.
Yes,
Like
right.
I want to ask, like let's say, like recently India signed a trade deal with Canada regarding that nuclear energy reactors import and exports. Like
Right.
if we have to import some nuclear energy reactor things, so how does
Mhm.
their documentation and transportation work?
Dear DZR, I have done my DZR degree through Air India Staff College, Mumbai, right? And very vast course. We cannot get answer of your query with only one thing. For that, you have to have DZR expert, and the passing percentage is very high. 100% you have to score to get thing. And as of now, earlier during my days, I've learned with the book and copy pencil kind of scenario. Now we have all this thing digitalized. So when to get answer of your query, how to handle loss, you have to put all this. There is DGM certificate, dangerous goods declaration certificate prepared by the supplier, where you have to provide all this dangerous goods classification, right? Their PZ group, right? Basis that there is they will able to find out whether this nuclear, what specification is required, how to transport this thing, even for any hazardous work, like fuel, any flammable fuel, and corrosive things, or nuclear things. For that, definitely there is very vast study material for that. So just in one thing, I can't answer your query out. There are different way of working on that. Lot of precautions has to be taken, a lot of approvals has to be taken from all the carriers, all the stakeholders in the supply chain, where they have taken proper measure to handle this hazardous. Any miss out, any oversight, any point of not on the carrier part, within on the rail operation, packaging, handling at shippers premises or in consignee process or the truck operators, everywhere they have to be careful about handling these things. And as far as I know that during my time, 2 dangerous goods regulation certified experts are required to handle all things prior accepting such cargo for any carrier. Every uh, stakeholders have one experts who is expert on handling dangerous goods, and they review all these things basic that MSDS declaration by SEPA, right? So there are a whole lot of specification and clarity has to be taken through that DGFT for handling any dangerous goods.
So, sir, are there any special kind of carriers that bring these kind of things?
No, most of the carriers handle it, but they have their own way of that selecting these things. They're very strict selection and approval process and every carriers. It's not like any simple general cargo they accept by just a sales call and everything. We are handling this raw materials for textile industry or cotton kind of thing or food materials. For dangerous goods, they are very strict approval process. They have to check. They are also kept in a very specific place allocated for that dangerous goods. It can't be loaded anywhere, and there is definitely a mixed load. It cannot be kept like for flammable liquid like fuel or any paint. They can't kept with any highly flammable things like cotton. So there is a gap separation into it in operations handling. And there are a lot of approvals from all stakeholders where to plan. There is proper planning for handling hazardous goods, where to place this on this vessel. There is a specific area for loading of this hazardous cargo, and not every carrier is handling this.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Ansh, and I'm currently pursuing MBA at logistics in logistics.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, my question is, you spent 13 years at MOL before moving to KMTC. What was the biggest cultural or operational shift that you experienced when you moving from uh,
So
Japanese
you have
giant like
done
MOL to KMTC?
good, Ans. I am impressed by your backward working. You have gone through my LinkedIn profile, I hope. How
Yes,
you
sir.
come to know about that? I worked 13 years with MOL. Right, absolutely right. I worked with MOL and since 2002 and joined MOL as an executive documentation. Over a period of time, I gradually got promotions and become manager, head of this documentation department, North India. And I was talking about how I have made changes in the company, like acquiring the SAP system and all of developing. I was instrumental in doing this. So definitely in my era, there was a lot of hard work. During my time, there was no much MBA guys in this industry. Only normal graduate people are there in this industry who are having work on experience over a period of time. During my era, they are not welcoming more of MBA kind of person. They are afraid of such educated persons. They are thinking that such MBA and professionals will replace their job, right? So I started my career during that time when typewriter was in use. We are using typewriters to type more of documents, kind of bill of lading. Hope you must have heard about bill of lading, right? So a lot of things. But now we are working on SAP system. We have totally removed that manual work kind of thing. Now everything is done through a system oriented. There are proper system into it where the supplier, the shippers, his agent, custom house agents all update all the data in the SAP system itself. We have integrated all data with different stakeholders, with the bill of lading, with the shipping bill. You must have heard about shipping bill, that a custom document, right? With the operations document that is called freight manifest kind of thing. So all these things are there. So during my tenure in ML, I have worked a lot on all these things: how to customize, how to automate, how to update everything. Because we have faced a real challenge during my work. Those people with whom I work was just a graduate. They more are working on hard work, like donkeys, right? One job which can be done in 10-15 minutes, they love to work in hours, right? So such and things. So these are card change. After moving from after 13 years of my work with MWell, when everything I have done in MWell, I feel think nothing much more I have to do in this company. So more of the time I feel idle. And after that period, KMTC was now coming into India as a full carrier operations. Those people are looking for a person like who can help him out establish their company in India. Even in MOL itself, I was the during inception of the company, right? So I was the first team members of this MOL India in North India. Likewise, again, I in KMTC, I was the first member of KMTC New Delhi branch. So I have established KMTC New Delhi branch, we can say in like this, making all the processes, all the systems for all the team members, right? All the SOPs for them with my previous experience, and definitely it will help all thing. As today, again, I am free now. Most of my team members are actively doing the job. My only job to give them, help them out with all their problems. I don't want my team to spend more of hours doing one simple job which can be handled in 10 minutes and they're working on hours on it. So likely you say that Genji, right? Definitely I love Genjis just because I also a kind of thing. I kind of Genji. Don't waste your time doing all this bullshit for long hours, which can be handled with slight your intellect, with your technical skills. If you handle it, and then make a work-life balance. Why to work hard long hours? So whatever I have learned throughout my career in 25 years, I just with my team, I always try to keep them that don't waste your time in doing all these things. Whenever you feel any problem, you have been doing anything, let me know. I'll find a solution for you how to reduce time in doing this activity. Even in KMTC itself, I have done a lot of SAP development, how to reduce work, because even though it's a South Korean company and known for IT and all, but there are a lot of challenges working these people. They're not easily understand our point of view on that. And one of very strange thing that even though South Korea is known for their education and all, but they are learning, I think, their own language in South Korean language. And they are having some challenges with the English conversation with them. Most of the time they don't understand the way you want to get things done, right? So definitely, I am hopeful with you all guys. You will definitely, with your energy, with the new ideas, with the technical skill you have learned, will bring a change in the entire industry, in the supply chain.
So being in a logistics sector, what genuinely a company requires for their upcoming employees or something? Like, what are their criteria? What they actually want from their employees? And what are the skills required for them?
To be frank, in this industry is now gradually changing, but it's not very much required any skill set from you guys, right? You have effective communication with some tools, with energy and all these things. As a new entrant of the company, definitely every company will teach their own work culture, their own SAP system, their way and everything. You have to just be a good learner, to learn new things, adapt with the environment, right? And ready to change yourself with the new environment, adjust in the new environment. That is quite enough for you. They don't want to be an IS officer who will handle everything from day one. They will expect you to be right everything. They will gradually change you with the role and profile. There are various roles and profiles in this company. Might be some will join sales team, someone joins operations team, some might be in customer service handling, right? So they are different division. Every division has their own way of working. So there is no nutshell that you will MBA just help you out with your knowledge. He will understand you. The study material will let you understand, right, the international thing. But in practical operational world, you will forget all the what you have learned during your college days. They have different way of working. They will not ask you what is consumer behavior is, what are the principles of consumer behavior, right? Neither they will give you some marketing skills, how to market, how to sell your product, right? Because every industry has their own marketing division, own specialization on thing. You might be able to get some idea from what you have learned, but not able to practically implement everything in the same manner, right? So just be energetic, be positive, work on your communication skills, right? Work on AI tools, right? So definitely the AI tools, most of the company is not having such kind of, neither the senior management is well versed with this AI tools and all, right? Definitely with your Power BI kind of thing, you will able to help them out, right? You can help them with your that cloud, getting all these things, the power presentation kind of thing they required. You will able to help them out with your AI skills, right? Giving some technical expertise on giving some core area of focus. So if you have all these things, definitely you will more welcome in the industry. Nothing more required. And with this thing that work-life balance, don't in initial stage, I will recommend you don't think about this work-life balance in the initial stage, right? First, you prove yourself, your talent, your skills, your ideas. Once management know you that you have was with all this, you are asset of the company, definitely they will treat you like this. They will give you good exposure of all these things.
Thank you so much, sir. That was a great session with you. I hope we can connect again and we can have these sessions again and again, sir. So
Yeah, thanks, Nandini. Thanks
thank
so
you so
much,
much.
all you guys, Satya, Mihir, Abhinav, Kiran, and Ans. Bye.
Bye,
Signing
sir.
off.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
Bye,
much,
much.
sir.
sir.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much. It's nice talking to you all, guys.
Same here, sir. It was a very
Same here.
informational. Thank you so much.
Enjoy. Sorry, one more thing. Today is World Women Day, so my uh, good wishes to Kiran and Nandini and
Thank
boys.
you, ma'am.
Thank
Also watch today's
thank
cricket match, World Cup today. Right?
you.
Have a good time.
Thank
Thank you,
you
sir.
so much, sir. Thank
Bye.
you so much.
Take care.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
सेशन हो गया निकल लो जब पढ़ाई कर लो कल पेपर है अपना
रुक 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 रिकॉर्ड तो बंद करने दे
तो प्रिंट आउट निकलवा लो टीपना ही तो है
रिकॉर्ड बंद करने दे जा
रिकॉर्ड बंद कर अरे
हाँ